Go for it.
Okay, welcome to Joe Code Podcast. I'm your host, Joe Marisi, for Joe Code episode 165. That's 165. Sorry about the sweat stain. It's not a stain. This is a active sweat print from the car ride here. The seat belt apparently made me sweat, I guess. I thought there was a nice cool breeze as I was sitting in the back seat of the Lyft ride, but apparently the spot on the shirt that the seatbelt covered, that was too hot for my body to handle. It is 92 degrees out here, but the show must go on. I didn't bring a change of shirt. I don't travel with changes of shirt in case of seatbelt sweat. Doesn't happen. Solo podcast today. I want to give a shout out to all of you that came out to the last Bros Before Joe's show, which happened on Wednesday night, August 14th. Another sold out show. Thank you, everybody. I didn't think it was gonna be. The day before, we still had about like 25 tickets, maybe even 30 left to sell, but we did sell it out. So that's awesome. Great times. And looking forward to the next one, Bros Before Joe's, which will be September 11th. That is a Wednesday, September 11th, 10:30 p.m. in the Belly Room. We're working on some big guests for this next one, some big comics. Just waiting to hear back from a couple. They gotta, these comics, they gotta check their schedules. They gotta make sure they're available. They're gonna make sure that it's worth their time. These comedians. I want to know right away. No, it's okay. Check your shit. I mean, what else are you doing on a Wednesday? Give me a break,
Well, as someone who's trying to organize a comedian softball game, I can tell you they need to check their shit a few times.
Yeah.
Because half of them are like, what? When did you say Saturday? Oh yeah, the whole time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned the day of the week, dick boy.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta call. I don't know what that means. Don't take it personal. To whoever. All right, we're going to start out with things. We're going to go a little backwards. Want to start out with an email. And then we'll get into why this is a solo podcast today. Today was not supposed to be. I had someone cancel again. This is their second cancellation. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but here at Joe Code, 2 strikes and you're out. Okay? You start here with a 1-1 count. Okay? So 2 strikes and you're out. You got 1 strike already. Just like the softball league, Aaron.
Mm-hmm. Keeps it moving.
Right? Do they still do that?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, and we do that here, too. 2 strikes, you're out. And we'll try again in 2025. You get pushed back to the following calendar year if you reschedule twice. It's a big turnoff. Okay, it's like dating. Okay, if you say no, okay, and then I'll try again. You say no, okay, I'm done. Turned off now. All right, so I want to read an email here. We're gonna do an email, and we'll get into some other things, and we have another great bracket that we'll go with in a little bit. Okay, all right. So everyone, remember Joe Code Podcast. This is the podcast of food, beer, and men. We talk, email me about any of those topics or any other topic, really. but just keep it clean. Don't get raunchy on me. I mean, you could use swear words, but don't get dirty, really. All right. JoeCodePodcast@gmail.com. I am on Patreon. Join that. Support the pod if you could. That's just $2 a month. That's all you got to give. I don't ask for more. Just a little support. You don't have to do it, but I just throw it out there for you. And then a little bit of cameos. I'm available to do those. Cameo, little video. Talk to you personally. A lot of fun. All right, here we go. Email. This one is from Lane. And, all right. Lane just emailed us last week, so good to hear back from Lane. Okay, Lane says, all right, more questions/comments. Joe, thanks for answering my email on the last pod. Few more brain busters for you. Number one, growing up, when you ate sloppy joes, parentheses, not talking about you after a night at a bar. Yeah, I did get sloppy back in the day a little bit, so that hits home, Lane. A little bit drunken days. Were you always told to eat them upside down? What's up with that? No, I was not told that, I don't think, one time. To eat sloppy joes upside down? I'm trying to recall this. I used to put mustard on my sloppy joes. I miss sloppy joes. My mom made them every so often. They were delicious. Manwich, that was the big thing. And what I'm realizing now, just came to me, is that sloppy joe is basically a pulled pork sandwich, but in ground beef form. Does that sound accurate, Aaron? I think so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you eat them upside down? What the hell is this about?
No, I'm a firm believer in putting the bun on the right side.
Yeah, I mean, maybe people think that kept the meat in more because sometimes it could get. It's called sloppy Joe. Let it be sloppy. All right, it's not called a neat Joe. Right? I think you guys are turning it upside down because you think maybe it's supposed to be a neat Joe. Sloppy. Sloppy Joe. All right, question number 2 he's got here. When you go to a diner for breakfast, do you order American potatoes or hash browns? Where's this guy from? American potatoes? I feel like hash is the common answer, but it's so hard for restaurants to do it well. Yeah, hash browns, I always tell them, I like them really well done.
Yeah, I need to be more vocal about that.
Yeah, because a lot of times they don't really do that. I like them crispy. When we're talking American potatoes, are we just talking grilled potatoes here?
Yeah, like home fries.
Yeah.
The definition of these is sometimes interchangeable too.
Yeah, I think it's more the home fries, which is like just grilled potatoes,
yeah, just
right?
fried potatoes.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's that. Yeah, typically, yeah, taste-wise, yeah, I'm going for the crispy hash browns. I'll do American potatoes, though, too, / home fries, but yeah, tell them well done on the hash browns. Let's crisp those babies up. All right, he's got 5 total questions here. And number 3, you and Aaron were very dismissive when I said your team suck and the Brewers rule, but just look at the standings. Yeah, I did. Cubs just won today. All right,
We could also look at the injured list and see Christian Yelich on it.
Yeah.
Roasted.
Harry Carey couldn't sing a prayer for your Cubs, or Pujols enough juice to help the Cards. Booyah. Whoa.
These are all weak. They're very weak.
serious stuff right there. All right, well, Lane.
You're the best team in a bad division. Like, is that really something to be proud of?
Yeah, you proud of that, Lane? All right, number 4. I just learned that people prefer powdered sugar on their warm brownies as opposed to ice cream. Seems crazy, but what's your take? I mean, we're talking about different things here, really. I mean, because, yeah, like if you do a brownie sundae, that's a whole different dish. Like if you're just eating a brownie, you just have that as a snack. I do like powdered sugar on my brownies. Yeah, I like that as opposed to ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, when are you eating it? Like, end of the day, ice cream. Middle of the day, powdered sugar.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I'm, if I find myself at a bake sale, which I don't know why I would be at one, but yeah, apparently if I go to visit a niece or a nephew at their school, and there's a bake sale going on, I just want to grab a brownie with powdered sugar. Yeah, brownie with ice cream, that's more of a nighttime, after dinner. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. That's a little that's a lot more heavy of a dessert, so I do prefer the powdered sugar. Why is that your first time hearing about that? Or you just learned it? All right, lastly, were you a cold lunch or hot lunch kid growing up? If cold, how would you build your favorite lunch? Main dish, sweet snack, salty snack, and beverage. Let's not, of course, forget the bag, paper or reusable with an ice pack. With love, Lane. Okay, Lane, so back in the 90s there when I was growing up, my school, we did not have a cafeteria. So it was always cold lunch. We did hot lunches, I think, like once every couple months. We would get like home run in pizza, something like that back in the Chicagoland area, which was great. I remember those pizzas. It was so delicious. But yeah, my mom made my lunches back in those days. We're talking brown bag lunch, right, Aaron?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, a little brown bag. Write my name on it, Ma. My name was on it. We're talking ham sandwich, usually ham, turkey, I guess sometimes bologna or pretty good variety. Bologna, peanut butter and jelly, salami, even. Yeah, that was the typical. I mean, I remember a lot was the one that sticks out most in my mind is probably ham and Swiss. My mom did a lot. We bought a lot of that Polish ham, Krakus ham, little Hellman's mayo, white bread, straight up white bread. And let's see, my mom didn't really want us to have too much sugar, I feel like, so sweet snack. I guess sometimes we'd have pudding, maybe some chocolate pudding, salty snack. Yeah, probably a bag of pretzels or some kind of like little bag of chips, I guess. Yeah, just like the different variety chips like you'd get in those big packs, like Lay's or potato chips like sour cream and onion, or Cheetos, Doritos, Cool Ranch, nacho cheese, all that stuff. In the beverage, we would always have our school provided milk. We would have milk. you had your choice between regular and chocolate, and it came in a little cardboard thing. I think I usually got the regular milk. Aaron, what were your lunches like growing up? You remember that?
Yeah, it was definitely brown bag. I know the sweet snack would be like an oatmeal cream pie from Little Debbie.
Oh yeah, that sounds nice.
But the sandwich would be like cheese or PB&J.
Just a cheese sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get those? At the cheese?
No, my mom would
cheese
make
sandwich factory.
No, my mom would make it.
Freddie got fingered.
Oh, that's funny.
Green.
But a lot of, my major memory of that time is not wanting to eat lunch, not wanting to bother with it. Just get me out on that goddamn playground as fast as humanly possible.
Oh, you're excited for recess. Yeah.
I got stuff to do. I got energy to burn. I got dodgeball to play.
Yeah, you do.
So.
Well, now when you're talking cheese sandwich, are we adding mustard?
No, it'd be like margarine or I kind of hated it too because it'd be so warm. It'd just be like, this is pointless.
Because our next door neighbor Andy, growing up, I remember he would eat what was called a mustard sandwich.
Oh no!
Which was just mustard and American cheese.
No.
Which actually was great.
I didn't come into my mustard renaissance until
everybody
recently.
Grab yourself a mustard sandwich. You just discovered mustard?
I mean, it's more. I've come to appreciate it more recently.
Yeah, it's
in the
good.
last 10 years. Yeah, either that or some like Miracle Whip, like a sour mayo.
Yeah, I was into Miracle Whip. You know what was good with Miracle Whip was bologna. Our neighbors down the street, their grandma. Well, they lived in another town, but they visited their grandma who lived down on our street. She would make bologna and Miracle Whip sandwiches. Those were good. That was a good combo. So that's what's up. We never did the reusable. I think I'm trying to think. What did I? Nah, I think we only did that if we were like going on picnics or something.
Yeah, because you didn't have anywhere to put it. In elementary school or something, you didn't have a locker.
Yeah, where'd I put my friggin' lunch at?
You couldn't go back to your class.
No, we did have a locker then. Maybe not a locker. We had something.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I feel like most kids ate hot lunch too, like at my school.
You guys had a cafeteria?
Yeah, the cafeteria had hot lunches. But, I would have had to pay for it, and I didn't have that money, so.
Somebody take your lunch money?
No, we didn't.
Bullies?
No, we just didn't have it.
Oh. Yeah.
Too wealthy to qualify for assistance, but...
yeah, you don't have a job?
Too poor to buy it.
You didn't get a job back in 5th grade?
No. I think about it now, it's like it was $1.25 or $1.50. Like it was nothing.
Yeah, it couldn't have been much.
Yeah. Occasionally I would have the pizza, the nice rectangular pizza with the square pepperonis.
Nice. Yeah. The pepperonis were square?
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that.
It's good. I've been chasing that dragon my whole life. I think Tony's makes something that tastes close to it.
All right. Not bad. Okay, so I had a guest coming in today that canceled just about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before the podcast. And so what happened is they messed up their ankle and had to go to the doctor. But the ankle thing happened like, I think 3-4 days ago. And the orthopedic specialist pushed back the appointment twice today. So, I mean, people have decisions to make. People have to make the decision, is my ankle more important than doing Joe Code podcast? That's a decision people have to make. Okay, you have to decide what's more important in your life. I'm hoping to
I'm glad I haven't had to.
Yeah, I'm hoping one day to be big enough to where a guest who's supposed to come on can say, I'll worry about my ankle another time. I have to be on Joe code right now. I'll always have my ankle. I won't always have Joe code. Which is going to bring me to This Sucks for the week. And This Sucks for the week is doctors pushing back appointments twice. Okay, I get the one time push it back. Okay, yeah, we had this going on. We need to push. Give me a second push. You're pushing me over the edge. Okay? Stop pushing me, Doc. So that sucks. Well, I guess in a way, though, I do respect the giving you the notice of, hey, we have to push the appointment instead of you getting there.
Yeah.
And then waiting in the waiting room.
Sure.
Like, wait, they're telling you wait at home. Don't come here and wait in the room. Just wait at home. So, actually, a little bit respect for that. That is nice to, instead of having people come in and waiting. So there is that element of it. But whatever, it messes with my life because I have guests coming on, and it's important to me. But whatever, it doesn't matter. We can do solo podcasts.
Also, if you know you're coming on Joe code, like step lively, like be careful of your ankles.
Yeah, what are you doing to your ankles?
Be careful.
God,
you got something coming up.
Yeah, unreal.
Take care.
All right, let's do, okay, now I want to do a little Joe code for this week. And Joe code for this week is always help your neighbors out if you can. Okay, I met a new neighbor today in the laundry room. I got there first. I was ready to take both machines. I had one loaded up. There's only 2 machines. I had another one ready to go. She was like, yeah, I'm new. Moved in yesterday. I'm like, I'll be quick. Don't worry. She's like, I got to be at work in 2 hours, and I have to wash my work clothes. And I said, no problem. Have at it. So I only got to wash half my shit because I said, hey, welcome to the building. I got to establish that this is a friendly place for you. So help out your neighbors, especially those you live close to. It's nice to do that. Don't forget, these people are in your area, so it's good to be cordial with your neighbors. Help them out. If someone needs a favor, and you could accommodate, do it. All right, and then we're gonna do. See, I have all these notes that are irrelevant. I can just rip this page out and shove it up my own ass. Because, the only thing I have here is my Joe code. This sucks. This is great. So my this is great I want to do for this week. We're just rattling these off now.
Sure.
We all remember the spicy potato soft taco at Taco Bell. Okay, so now I have the non-meat variation of what I like to do. So I like the spicy potato soft taco. Drop the cheese. No cheese, so now we have the potatoes, lettuce, and the sauce. Then we add black beans, onions, tomatoes. It's very good. It's actually great. Very delicious. The tomatoes and the onions. And the lettuce, the black beans goes great. with the potatoes and the sauce. It's delicious. Don't sleep on that. Taco Bell has a lot of good non-meat options, so that's the new great way for me to enjoy the spicy potato soft taco. Okay, everybody suck on that.
I have a new order at Taco Bell.
Let's hear that. We're ready.
It's on the Cravings menu, and it's called the Stacker.
Is that the quesadilla?
It's basically a quesadilla with ground beef in it, and a little sauce for kick.
And what's stacked up?
It's folded in a way that it looks like it's stacked, like it's folded in half on top of itself.
Oh, so yeah, so it almost
it's
seems
it's
like
good
a double.
Yeah, it's like handheld, which is nice because I eat while I drive a lot.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm racing from one place to another. So.
And it's with the ground beef. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Do they use the same sauce like the other quesadillas?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that sauce.
Yeah, it's good.
Good.
And it's like $2.50 or whatever for one of those.
Nice. Yeah, Taco Bell always coming up with good stuff. The one fast food spot that I still can go to. Well, I guess I could go to the other ones. Sorry, I'm not going to get a salad at Wendy's or whatever. Not doing that.
Get a baked potato.
Not doing that.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could, but I don't really get baked potato cravings.
Me neither.
So, all right. All right, yeah, let's get into this bracket. So, we did the early aughts comedy bracket last time, but we did have a couple of tiebreakers that we need someone to freaking break the tie, but guess what? They're not here. This freaking ankle is... All right, whatever. All right, everyone, here we go. We have another bracket. I believe it was a first. We're gonna get into this from. Oh yeah, this is from Colton, who he revoked his previous bracket. Subject is bracket revoked - first time bracket from Colton on June 30th, Aaron. And he says, after careful consideration, I would like to withdraw. It's withdraw, not withdrawal.
Yep.
I'm having withdrawal symptoms from my previous bracket. I would like to withdraw my previous bracket of white guys who wanted to be black. Yeah, I knew that was the theme. I know you didn't say that, but yeah, every time I read that off, the guests didn't seem like they wanted to do it. All right, so it was a good idea on paper, but lacked the juice. To replace it, I created a first-time bracket. These are life moments, first-time moments in life. Please advance the team that created the most joy and excitement in your life. All right, so we got to keep that in mind. And thank you for specifying that, Colton, because sometimes people come up with different reasons as to why we should advance or why this one beats that one. So we will keep that in mind. Thank you for the rules. Colton, please advance the team that created the most joy and excitement in your life. Keep that in mind, Aaron.
Yep.
All right, so we have this is a short 8-seeded bracket. Let's dive right in.
Okay. We've got number 1, First Kiss versus number 8, First Days of a New School Year.
Okay, well, this is almost a sweep.
Yeah.
Okay, the first day of the school, I mean, that's it's upsetting. It's the end of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, oh, I can't play with my friends anymore. I have to go back to this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the only thing you could say is like there's kind of like fun of like, oh, who's in my class this year? Who's my teacher? Blah blah blah.
No, I hated all of it.
Yeah, we didn't do those. Well, I guess we did, but we didn't have social media. How everyone takes the pictures on the first day, like, hey, this is my first day of this.
No, yeah. We didn't have that.
But we did take the like I remember we have like looking back in like family photo albums, like you will see pictures of me, my brother, and my sister like on the first day of school. So we did that. Probably would have.
I just have kindergarten and I think that's it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's weird.
You guys have a freaking Kodak
Yeah, we did
camera?
several.
I was at Runyon doing my workout, Runyon Canyon. A guy had a Kodak, the little disposable camera, and wanted me to take a picture of him with the girl he was with. But they had like a big camera set up like how we do on the tripods. So I think he just wanted me to take a camera. I don't know what it was for, but I think they were like doing a photo shoot or something. But it was weird holding one of those.
Yeah.
It felt like ancient. It was like, what is this relic
Yeah.
that I'm holding?
And why did they have the little flimsy cardboard bodies on them?
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. All right, so anyway, first kiss 4-1. I mean, yeah, that brought me both joy and excitement.
Yeah. That's a sweep for me. 4-0.
Yeah, I mean that's something imprinted in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 4. Yeah, I mean, I do want to say sweep. Yeah, forget it. It's a sweep, man. 4-0, first day of school. I'm gonna play with my friends in the summer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the pool year round.
Yeah.
In Chicago. Keep it open in the winter.
Yeah. Next matchup, number 2, first home run / touchdown / goal versus number 7, first time drinking / first party.
Okay, interesting. First time drinks. Yeah, I mean that was not. I mean, I guess I remember first sip of beer I had, but first part. I mean, it wasn't that great. I don't want to say it wasn't like a great time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way I could say I remember exactly my first home run or my first touchdown.
Me neither.
I can't say goal because I never played soccer or hockey as in a actual league.
No. The one time I played soccer, I was defense, so.
I mean, I could remember being in like house league football when I was like 9 and scoring I mean, I remember how fun those were and like home runs.
Yeah, those are always great.
So that had to be. Yeah, this is another lopsided.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 4-0.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, another sweep. It just, yeah, I mean, you had to kind of work your way into partying. I guess it got fun as you got older, but the first time, not great.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, this next matchup should be a little closer. Number 3, first time getting your license versus number 6, first days with your new dog.
Yeah, that's a pretty good matchup, but I'm leaning upset here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think yeah, I mean, I remember our dog Beezy when we got her. I want to say like 20 years old, I think. When she was just a little puppy. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like I remember just I'd take her out of the cage and you'd lay on the couch and she would just like sit on your chest and lay on you and yeah, that was special because we never had a
same
dog.
with my daughter except for the cage part. But yeah.
We never had a dog growing up. So that was like our first dog. So yeah, that was exciting. And then yeah, getting your driver's license was cool too.
You have to have a car you can take out.
Yeah,
sure,
that's the thing.
For this to be the bigger of the two.
I mean, as far as me getting joy and excitement, I want to say first days with your new dog wins at 4-2. I mean, this is a new dog. Your first days.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy how all encompassing they are when you first get them.
Yeah.
But I was leaning the other way to first time getting your license.
Why?
Just because the
Go cruising for chicks.
The excitement of just getting in the car and going just driving around.
Yeah, there's a freedom that comes with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I'm sure I did some of it because I did have a car I could borrow.
I mean, if you're feeling it,
I am kind of feeling it because it is such a big moment.
Did that give you more joy and excitement than their first days with the dog?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah. I love a dog, but
What frickin' car were you even driving back then?
We're my sister's
Dodge something?
Nissan Sentra.
Nissan Sentra?
Mm-hmm. The 4-door. Probably a 94.
All right, fine. I was driving my fricking... First, I was driving my mom's Lumina minivan that was like forest green. And then I had my brother had it first, I believe it was a Dodge 600 red. But I feel like we had a blue car mixed in there somewhere. Can't remember. Or maybe that was that, and then the red car something else. Either way. But yeah, some real pieces of shit. All right. Well, so what's your tally here?
I would have said 4-2 license.
Wow. All right, fine. Go with it.
Okay.
Now we have another tiebreaker. I don't know how I'm going to keep track of all this.
Well, it's up to the bracket creators.
Yeah, no, I will. It's easy. With the early aughts bracket, Ross he already updated that one for us, so that's good.
Yeah. Last matchup here, number 4, first time falling for someone. Number 5, first concert.
Now this is a good matchup. Yeah, the 4-5s or the 8-9s, these are always tight. So guys, good seeding. Good job with that. All right, first time. See, now first time falling for someone, I don't know if that's more like painful than it is joyful and exciting. Like, I guess painful in the sense where it kind of really, it's kind of all consuming, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like when you're in like 6th, 7th grade and you have like a crush on someone and you're just kind of like nervous. But yeah, my first concert was I went to Jamboree. It was called Q101 was the name of the radio station in Chicago. It was the alternative rock station. Q101 Jamboree. It was in Tinley Park, Illinois. It was at what at the time was called the New World Music Amphitheater, I believe it was called. Now I don't know what it's called, but it's still there. But Jamboree 98 was a bunch of bands. The night we went, Foo Fighters headlined. We saw Harvey Danger. We saw Fastball.
This is early Foo Fighters.
Yeah, this was 1998.
Yeah,
so,
this is like still first album.
Yeah. Well, this was Color in the Shape. Like,
okay.
I remember hearing, like, Everlong. And
okay. Second album.
So, yeah, I mean, that was fun because there was multiple stages. You'd sit on the lawn. I was with, a group of friends, probably 6, 7 of us. yeah, that was a great time. I mean, as far as joy and excitement, like first time falling for someone's nice. It's nice to have that feeling, and like but just being with a group of friends and having fun and being outside. My first concert experience was more joyful and exciting, I would say. But first time falling, I mean, it's powerful. So I'll say it's tight, but I say first concert 4-3,
I'm leaning that way as well.
going 7.
Yeah, I think 4-3 first concert. My first concert was Blink-182,
Oh hell yeah!
but I fell in love with the opener, a band called Phoenix TX.
And where are they now? Are they still going?
No, I don't think so. They've fallen apart, reformed, and fallen apart a bunch.
Where'd you see Blink? San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
At the brand new basketball arena at San Diego State.
Nice. And they're from there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
This is Enema of the State tour.
Oh yeah, I have that album. I know all the songs.
Yeah.
I could pretty much name the order of the songs too. I don't want to say that. That's bullshit. But we're talking Dump Weed, What's My Age Again, Don't Leave Me. I believe the anthem, the first anthem, Adam's Song,
I think Don't Leave Me is on.
Dysentery Gary,
Yeah, that's on there for sure. Aliens Exist.
Aliens Exist, Wendy Clear,
Wendy Clear is at the end, towards the end
the
of the album.
Party Song.
Yep.
Man, good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course, All the Small Things.
Yeah, all the small things.
Wow, what an album. The Mutt Song.
But, yeah.
Or is it just Mutt? Yeah, it's just Mutt
yeah.
from American Pie. Wow.
I think one of the ones you named is on. Don't Leave Me, I think, is on Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
I don't think so. And then look it up.
Yeah, I got it.
And then, oh yeah, I just want to say Blink-182. They just headlined Lollapalooza in Chicago.
They got some weird publicity out of it.
Oh, they
Some
did?
people really didn't like it.
Oh, really?
They're dumb, like for dumb reasons. Like, it's juvenile as well. It's like, yeah, that's what they are, man.
Yeah, okay. I mean, whatever.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Don't Leave Me is on there. Yeah. We forgot Going Away to College.
Oh, yeah, Going Away to College.
What's My Age Again?
Oh,
We forgot.
wait, no, didn't I say that?
Maybe you
I
did.
might have
Maybe I
said
missed
it.
it. And the only other thing we missed is Anthem. That's the last track.
I said that.
You did? Okay.
Aaron, can you freaking listen to me?
I was lost in thought.
Yeah, because I said the Anthem 1. Maybe that threw it. Cause
Yeah, there's a bunch.
the Anthem Part 2 is the best one.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think I listened to the Anthem 3 on the newest album. And I don't know. Well, actually, I don't even remember how it went.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen again, but. All right. Yeah, very cool.
Okay.
Good times.
Yeah.
Let me read the. Because. What's his name? Ross kind of explains, because we kind of called him out on leaving out some of the movies from the early aughts,
Sure.
the early 2000s. All right, so Ross says here, wow, what a first round. Old School was an oversight on my part. It was for sure should have made the bracket. Yeah, it should have. But it felt wrong not having a Sandler movie involved. Well, if this was a 90s, and he says round 2 is full of heavy hitters. So, all right, but we'll get to that because we have 2 tiebreakers.
Yeah, Sandler ruled the 90s. You get into like Big Daddy in 2000. That's kind of. When was Wedding Singer? I mean, that should be on there if you're gonna have Sandler.
Yeah, that was like Wedding Singer was like 97, I want to say.
98.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Oh, actually, I do have an announcement to make, and I was thinking about this. So we actually can do one side of the early aughts comedies bracket.
Okay.
After leaving here when we first talked about it, and Aaron, you made a pretty good. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, right. A pretty good argument for. Remember, we were tied on number 8 seed, me, myself, and Irene,
Mm-hmm.
and forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
Thinking back, I'm going to change my pick.
Oh, okay. You're going me, myself, and Irene now.
Because, yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about Jim Carrey and how, like, something needs to be said for how great of a performance that was and how he had to play those different characters and personalities.
Yeah.
When forgetting Sarah Marshall, yeah, it's a great, funny movie, but, like, it's so many people. People didn't have to carry the load.
Yeah.
So Jim Carrey doing all that, it's a laugh out loud movie. I'm switching my pick.
Okay.
I'm saying me, myself, and Irene, 4-3.
Cool.
Yeah, you like that?
I do.
Yeah, so we can make changes. We can go back and change things. Okay, this isn't like pro sports where someone makes a bad call and then that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can protest picks here. If you I protested myself, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember thinking about that and being like, yeah, I mean, Jim Carrey really was. I mean, I gotta give him props for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, change my pick.
Yeah. But we're still stuck on role models versus dodgeball.
Yeah, so we could do these. Yeah, we can do this.
and
These.
Borat versus Hangover.
We can do the semifinals here.
No, we can't. We're still stuck. We still have 2 undecideds.
Wait, was it?
We had we tied on 3 apparently. So we have.
No, we tied on 2, right?
No, it looks like Borat versus Hangover we tied.
That was the only other one.
And then role models versus dodgeball we tied.
No, those both won. He has that listed as a matchup.
For the next round?
Yeah, because we both had role models
Oh, okay.
beating Meet the Parents.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had.
yeah. Okay.
And then you trusted me on Dodgeball to beat Wedding Crasher because you haven't watched it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
And then let
So,
me look.
yeah.
Borat, Hangover. Nah, I'm not changing that one.
Okay. Yeah, so then we can do the one side. Yeah. All right. We've got number 1, Saving Silverman versus number 8, Me, Myself, and Irene. What do you think?
All right, now me, myself, and Irene. All right, well, yeah, okay, now Jim Carrey. Yeah, now this is tough. This one's going back and forth. See, now Jim Carrey had that strong comedic performance.
Yeah.
Now, like when he was facing those other guys and forgetting Sarah Marshall, they were funny, but not as funny as the Saving Silverman characters.
Yeah.
I mean, even we forget Amanda Peet was really good in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Very funny.
Jack Black. Yep.
Jack Black. Don't forget Arlie Emery.
Arlie Ermy.
Ermy as the coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, just the comedic abilities of them, and then Jason Biggs doing his little awkward guy thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that other blonde girl, I forget her name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
She was the nun,
Yeah.
or she was trying to be a nun. And then, as we said before, Steve Zahn was fantastic.
Steve Zahn, always good.
And then we forget about the scene where they're going to kidnap Judith, and they're on the walkie-talkies, and Jack Black keeps making the sound, even though the walkie-talkies already do that.
Yeah.
He goes before he talks, and then Steve Zahn's like, it already makes the sound. You don't have to do it. He's like, all right, last time, doing the Kirk sound. Sorry, that was the last one. And then he's eating the food out of the refrigerator. Yeah. He's like, I'll keep. Oh man.
Movies always do walkie-talkies wrong too. They always get it backwards.
What do you mean?
Well, when you're talking, when someone's listening to you talking, they're hearing the shh the whole time.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
quiet
it's in the back, right? That's true.
It's reversed, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the movies, it's always quiet, and then, it's always the sound and then quiet.
Yeah, because we use walkie-talkies when we're working at the Comedy Store. So yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep going. I mean, Saving Silverman for me is gonna have to. I'm gonna have to really hear one heck of an argument to take them down. So I'm gonna have to say Saving Silverman 4-3.
I am going to agree with you.
Thank you.
I think Saving Silverman's, even though it's dark, it has its sweet side to it. Me, Myself, and Irene, it has its dark stuff, and it's kind of a plot that's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
The whole reason they're on the run. Like, I don't need all that. It's definitely not the best of the Fairleys, but it's a funny one. I'll go Saving Silverman 4-3 too.
All right, awesome.
And the next matchup is Role Models, number 13, versus number 5, Dodgeball, a true underdog story.
Damn.
Now, again, I have not seen Dodgeball.
Yeah, you haven't seen
Dodgeball. I did not
Dodgeball.
watch it in the time between the last pod.
Can you watch it?
I forgot.
No.
I thought
no, you don't
would.
have. I mean, if you have time,
Yeah.
This is where another person would help.
But I love Role Models.
Yeah, Role Models. There's something special about that movie. But I mean, Dodgeball is also like hilarious. Damn, this is tough. Oh man, I feel like I'm leaning. Yeah, I mean, Role Models has like a sweet side to it. Damn. Oh yeah, isn't Louis C.K. a cop in the beginning of that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he arrests Sean William Scott when he drives the monster truck on the.
Well, I think Paul Rudd does it.
On the fountain at the school or whatever.
Yeah. He's too hopped up on the.
Oh yeah, on the energy drinks. Yeah. I don't. There's just man. This is another tight one. I do love both these movies. I'm gonna say Dodgeball 4-3.
Wow. I don't know. I just can't. I can't make that call.
Yeah, you can't.
It's tough. I think we still need a third person.
We're gonna have to push it.
Yeah. And I will try to watch it.
But would you say Role Models?
I love Role Models.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's probably 4-3.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
But I mean, yeah, it doesn't.
All right, we'll have to leave that one undecided. Okay, so.
I also realized you could have, for early aughts, you could have put Wet Hot American Summer up here as well.
Was that, or was that
It's
late
01.
90s?
It's 01.
Okay. Yeah, it's
sure.
a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ross. So, Ross, we updated just the one there, but Hopefully you can figure out what we have going. So thanks a lot, Ross. And then Aaron, we'll just do a couple comments and then we'll head out of here.
Okay. On the Mike Falzone episode, MSLI says, "You better never forget the spicy potato soft taco with steak."
See, now I wrote that this is great because I did see that comment, so I wanted to transition back to that. So this is, well crafted on my part. I absolutely will not. Thank you for saying that. I cherish the memories. An absolutely delicious item. Who said that? Was it just a username?
MSLI 253. He comments a lot. I just don't know.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I do. I don't worry. I will not forget.
Let's get a screen name going.
Yeah,
buddy.
Yeah, shout out
him or her. On episode 164, Lingo Nachos, Brandon Tyler does his thing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Brandon, you're the man.
Colin DeBoss in Phoenix says it's Nigel Houston, not Harris, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Skateboarder.
Okay, we were talking about. All right. Yeah, see, that was, I said the football player. I think that's where he got confused.
Yeah.
Because there's a running back, Najee Harris, on the Steelers. I believe he's still on the Steelers.
Yeah. He comments again, separately. Great episode. Love the baseball talk. I am new to the sport and enjoy learning more about it. Go Dodgers.
No, well,
I can't support that
yeah,
part, but
I get the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, get into baseball. It's fun.
It's like rooting for the umpires at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Cubs play. I'm going to go Tuesday, September 10th, Cubs versus Dodgers here in Los Angeles.
Cool. Anthony Gomez says, shout out to Alhambra, my hometown. I mentioned having to go to Alhambra Courthouse.
Oh, for the court. Yeah, shout out Alhambra.
Patrick N5Q, let's get you a screen name, buddy. Says, fire up, bro. He's taking the mantle. All caps, fire up, bro.
Wait, this is a different guy?
Yeah.
Is it?
It is, yeah. The other guy's got a rock and roll photo.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember his name, but...
Yeah, keep the...
It's been a while.
I'll take all the fire reps from multiple people. I like that.
Yeah, Patrick Gregory 4 says fire up, bro.
Oh, okay.
So this is a different Patrick.
Maybe he changed his thing.
Maybe. Yeah, well, weird. Okay. Then let's see. JP Instinct Official says, Aaron, you got to watch Dodgeball, bro. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bro.
And Step Brothers. He's comments as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Impulsinator says, jury duty pro tip. You can reschedule your date up to 6 months, at least in California. And if you switch to a holiday weekend, it gives you 1 or 2 less days to potentially be called in. I have done this. I have done New Year's. I've done it around New Year's.
Okay.
I still had to go in, though, I think.
See, now me, I have an update with the excused absence I tried to get because of the transportation. So they rescheduled me for like mid-November.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now I'm going to call in and be like, hey, I don't plan on getting a car in November. I don't know if you guys think like, oh, in this time, he has time to get a car so he can drive to jury duty. No, that's not why I asked for the excused absence. Don't push it back. Okay, we're not playing this game. So I will call up and you guys will excuse me. Okay?
Yeah.
You're excused, Joe.
Yeah, if you move it to like Thanksgiving week or Christmas week, you can escape sometimes.
Well,
let's see, on the episode with Strider, his third dank time, Patrick N5Q says fire up, bro.
thanks, Patrick.
Again, not the same Patrick as far as I know.
Well,
and then last comment, Jojo the Idiot Circus Boy says on Lingo Nachos, Employee of the Month, Hot Tub Time Machine, Hangover is weak sauce, Napoleon Dynamite, Grandma's Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, especially those last two. Napoleon and Grandma's Boy. Yeah, those, man. I don't know if I saw Employee of the Month. And Hot Tub Time Machine I never saw all the way through.
It's good.
I would put it on when it was on TV here, but I didn't see it all the way through. But Napoleon Dynamite and Grandma's Boy is another like laugh out loud. Yeah, those could have definitely been there, but yeah, it was Ross had to make some cuts.
Yeah, for sure.
So all right, that'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, we're calling it an episode.
We did an hour.
Yeah, we did a solid hour here. We have to get going. It is Friday, and it is just about rush hour traffic time here in LA. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this episode. Send me an email, comment, subscribe to the channel. Just hit that subscribe button there on YouTube, guys. Love to see that number climb up. And yeah, don't forget September 11th.
Never forget.
Yeah, I guess you're not going to forget. Wednesday, September 11th, at the Comedy Store, 10:30 p.m. Me, Strider, Chad, JT, Kevin, and some special guests yet to be named. We'll let you know when we have that. But get tickets now. These shows keep selling out. So hope to see you guys then. All right. Thanks a lot, Aaron. Thanks a lot, you guys. This is Joe Marisi I'm going to close it differently now.
Sure.
Mess that up. All right. This is Joe Code, and I'm Joe Marisi.